My name is Sarah Rubin, and I'm the Regional Marketing Director for Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation's Mid-Atlantic region. And today, in conjunction with Cindy Bishop Worldwide, we're going to dig into the millennial generation and who they are. So with that, I'm going to share my screen and we'll get started. Okay, so millennials, who are they? So first and foremost, I should introduce myself. I am, in fact, a millennial. Please don't hold that against me. Millennials are those people born between the years of 1980 and 1994. So currently, they are approximately 26 to 40 years old. And millennials make up a fourth of our population and have approximately $600 billion in annual buying power and make an average yearly income of almost $56,100 before taxes. So this generation is not insignificant and is really important to understand for business and for your just communication styles as you approach various conversations. So what impact does it have on you? Why should you care? Roughly a third of millennials are under 35 years old, and roughly 1/3 of millennials under 35 currently own a home. So we still have about 2/3 of this population that is potentially looking to buy, which means it's significant to your business. Millennials make up the largest share of home buyers, and according to NAR, have for the last 4+ years. Learning how to communicate effectively with this population will ensure that you win and maintain millennial business. We'll talk about their characteristics quite a little later on, but millennials in general are very, very loyal. So once you gain their business, you are likely to maintain it for the long haul. So how do you do any of this? How do you earn that business? How do you connect with millennials? Well, the answer is actually kind of simple. You need to establish your value add and build an irreplaceable relationship with the client as soon as possible. So ideally upon first meeting, but in reality, you really just need to build that bond before someone else does. So they will continue to really vet various people and do their research. They know how to do their research until you provide something that no one else can or hasn't yet provided them that they find value in. So guides, definitions, anything education, anything they can kind of take as a tangible item, whether that's online or print, doesn't really matter, that other real estate agents are not able or are not giving them. That will make you irreplaceable to them. So what makes up this generation? And we're not going to go through every single thing on this check mark, but the things I do want to go through is that they really crave balance. If the idea of buying or selling a home is too much for them or takes up too much of their time, they're going to put it on the back burner. They are very digital. They know how to do their research. They know how to use the internet. So you really need to understand that they potentially understand more of the process than you anticipate that they do because they've looked that up, but they also know how to use their online resources to do research on you. So you need to make sure you are present there. They strive for a feeling of belonging and purpose. So they need to feel connected to you, to your company. They will love a charitable organization to feel connected to. So if you are donating parts of your commission to a charity, make sure you are highlighting that. They really want to feel like this isn't a transaction, but that you guys are becoming part of a team. They do have quite a substantial amount of debt. They are willing to finance trips and finance experiences, even if they don't have that money right in their hands at that moment in time. So they are willing to go into debt for experiences. They are very, very slow to trust, but once they do, they are very loyal. And their trust is built truly by being transparent. So honest and transparent are two very different things. They do want you to be honest, but they also want you to be fully open and transparent, telling them things even if there's nothing to tell them. So, hey, I know I told you I would check in with you on Wednesdays. It's Wednesday. I don't have an update, but I just wanted to check in and let you know that. And they do crave recognition. So many people refer to this generation as kind of the trophy generation. These people in this generation really grew up with no winners or losers. It was first place and second place winners, and everyone got a trophy. So they do crave that recognition. So if they are bringing things to the table, you want to make sure you are recognizing that and not pushing it aside. So a lot of people have said, why is this generation waiting to buy homes? What's different? They still value, having a home, having a family, all of those things, but they value it later in life. They value experience over thing. So they have likely seen and experienced things that most of us haven't. So asking them about kind of what they've been doing will get them to open up to you and will create a connection. So understanding them, understanding what makes up this check mark is really important. And the last thing I want to highlight about them is that they are weary. They do remember the housing crash of 2008. So housing is a little bit scary to them. So you do need to ease those fears just a little bit. Explain what the market is like, explain what we're seeing so that this process isn't overwhelming and they will stick with it. So when they are deciding a realtor, they really kind of put them through what I like to call the realtor vetting process. So they'll get realtor names from friends, family, and their general network. They will research every single one of them using their digital means. So Google, social media, whatever they have at their fingertips. They will narrow that search down to a few potential realtors. And then they will contact those realtors with questions, likely about a property or the home buying process. And they will continue to talk to each of those realtors until one of them proves that they are invaluable. So as I said earlier, it will be really important to give them something that others are not. And you can do that by really thinking about what is your unique value proposition and then highlighting that in something tangible. So as always, you can follow along with me on social media for marketing tips and tricks along the way, millennial communication tips. I will put that all on my pages. And of course, you can go to cindybishoptraining.com if you are looking to elevate your business and looking for resources to take your business to the next level. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you soon.